Happy Halloween, vaqueros and vaqueras, scholars. Homeroom achieved 3,000. Marvelous Stan Lee. Okay, before we get into the article, the best kept secret at Vista. Some of you know about it, some of you don't. It's the New York City, Washington, D.C. trip that's coming up in the spring. By far the most important trip of your life that you could possibly take. You have a chance here as a Vista Vaquero, Vaquera. Yes, you could be on that plane going to see beautiful Washington, D.C. and exciting New York City. It'll be a memory for your lifetime. I went on one of these trips when I was in 8th grade. Still remember it. You can be like these vaqueros from last year, monumental in their accomplishments. These are some of the posing vaqueros that were there. And yes, you'll be doing a lot of sleeping on a bus. So bring a soft pillow. Where to get more info? Go find Miss Solomon, Miss Magdaleno, Mr. Lopez, and or Mr. Gochez. Okay? Very much going to be a wonderful, super. Ask anybody that's gone. It's just an awesome trip. All right, back to our Mr. Marvelous. Stan Lee came to Europe with his family in, I believe it was the 30s, right before World War II broke out. He was a refugee, meaning he wanted to, well, his family wanted him to get out of Europe before all the bad things started happening. Came to the States. He loved reading, and he started Marvel Comics. Began with the Fantastic Four. It cost 12 cents back in the early 60s. He went on to start Batman, Spider-Man, Wolverine. All of his superheroes, the reason they're popular are they have a dark side. They're edgy, lots of issues, secrets, doubts. They're often loners. And that's why so many people love Marvel superheroes. Okay, hope everyone has a wonderful Halloween. And good luck on your article.
Stan Lee was the man. He created or co-created most of the roster of Marvel Comics' pantheon of superheroes. Spider-Man, the Hulk, the Fantastic Four, X-Men, Iron Man, and more. Each a kind of outsider with a very believable inside.
It's no fun reading about somebody who's perfect. You want to read about people that you can identify with because we've all got problems and we're all flawed.
Marvel Comics started in the early 60s. Lee and his collaborators were risk takers, writing their characters far beyond the range of their comic book rivals. The brand would grow so attractive, Disney purchased it in 2009 for $4 billion.
I never freeze.
And since then, Marvel movies and franchises have dominated the superhero world.
My son, it is your time.
Lee, like Alfred Hitchcock, put himself in many a film.
Name? Stan Lee.
And in the end, Lee couldn't help but marvel at his success.
I still sometimes have trouble believing it because all I was doing was trying to just make a living. So all I was doing was having fun.
Enough said.
Harry Smith, NBC News, New York.